The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window, or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth?
Despite that, I don't need a man, I'm independent mind. Can you cover me in heaven? Cause I'm in a bind. My roommate left, I gotta pay rent, it's hard times. It's her birthday, not gonna let her starve, I'll spend my dimes. As she's been calling me daddy since my plane landed. Every dark-skinned man is dad since he abandoned her, but it still touched my heart that her seed planted. That in my head, but Nina's quick to explain what happened. How he was flirting with her, asking her for a threesome. Said something different about you, cause he seen her move for freedom. Grinning when she tells the story, cause her head is gassed up. She expected me to snap, but instead I cracked up. Throughout the trip, she would test me, she would speak reckless. Would her words be steak? I didn't get defensive. Kill with kindness as my response was more respected. Making her more annoyed, cause she couldn't make me restless. Cause she's supposed to be the happy one, but seeing me all laughing and smiles is increasingly making her blood boil even more when I get the check. Pay for gas and for the kids to go to the pool next. When the trip was over, told her, regardless of what happens, yo, thanks for all the sparks and all the memories. Thinking that I'm smooth to things, not knowing that red is how she's viewing things. Time to leave, say my goodbyes, chilling at the airport. Happy with the ending, time to fly back to New York. Captain tells us, LaGuardia's closed, flight is canceled. OCD now, starts to make my mind scramble. The clock is ticking on, believe in what you wanna believe. Your fantasy, train of thought, thinking you're in Disney. Being brainwashed by what you watch on TV. Manipulated by the devils of society. The clock is ticking on, believe in what you wanna believe. Your fantasy, train of thought, thinking you're in Disney. Being brainwashed by what you watch on TV. Manipulated by the devils of society. Don't ever question God, he knows what he's doing, son. That's what I'm telling myself as this end is doing some last minute rewrites, but everything was perfect. But God never makes mistakes, he wants to shoot this version of our movie as she drives to Raleigh, thinks I'm there. Told her, no, I'm at GSO, I'd be weird of her mood when she picked me up cause she ain't care. To remember when I said I'm flying out of there. Said a storm is coming, but the night is beautiful. Back at home as they toast to dime, juvenile. Turning up as they get the news I won't make it. Right before a speech about dime is in the making. And SUV rolls up at the bar's venue. Tinted windows roll down, guns are aimed at menus. Hanging on the window, shots of fire, deficit to everybody that's inside the EMTs can rescue. Middle of the night I hear heaven crying, thinking, should I check on her till I see Nina leaving? She was saying mommy, but I feel she needs me. That's why the flight is canceled, so God can remind me. This my ministry, this is who I'm supposed to serve. Give everything in the world to these little girls. As I realize that I love them both, don't wanna leave them. Don't want that to be the last time that I see them. As I'm texting Nina paragraphs, I still love her. I wanna try again, a chance, please give me another. But she saw it as an opportunity for vengeance. Need a shower cause she shitted on me, we're relentless. The clock is ticking on, believe in what you wanna believe. Your fantasy, train of thought, thinking you're in Disney. Being brainwashed by what you watch on TV. Manipulated by the devils of society. The clock is ticking on, believe in what you wanna believe. Your fantasy, train of thought, thinking you're in Disney. Being brainwashed by what you watch on TV. Manipulated by the devils of society. Back in July, after seeing me, Harold rushes back to his place and packs up. His phone starts buzzing. He picks up and unloads on dimes. Wife was swearing, how could you do this? I loved you. For his life he's fearing. Confused maintains her innocence, then she remembers. I said I was flying out there. He's hot like Ember. Already resents her cause she ain't want him about the twins. Coming for his twin, thinking all along it's him. She forgot cause she was high from all the nostril snorting. Apologizing, crying, hung up on Harold's boarding. A flight to Arkansas where he he identifies his brother as he's crying, thinking, how is he gonna tell their mother? Dom's wife walks through the door unexpectedly, consoles him, he cries on her shoulder terribly. They start kissing, they make out in front of Jerry D. Corpse, that is Harold's brother, aggressively. They then will rent a room and fuck each other's brains out. Intense penetration as she yells her pain out, as her husband's on his deathbed with an insane amount of fluid going in his vein that shrink his weight amount. As his wife says to Harold, I love you, then why you married him? Harold said, so I can use everything that I will gain when he dies, including the family. As Don, I will be in you. We'll also be, we'll start fresh with a brand new crew. Lay off the ones we have now, move with guys that's new. Dawn a new era, you and I, fantasy. No more, it's our reality we can receive.
And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. Leviticus 20:10.